So here's a comment that was made a bit ago, actually. And it was a response to a video that I had done about somebody else's comment, actually, about excessive cranking on a 6.0. And I saw this comment and I'm like, aw, 100%. Guys, you, you know, we are not trying to sell you anything. We are trying to tell you, hey, in our experience, this is what works on your Cummins 6.7. Here's what works on your Power Stroke 6.7. Here's what works on, I guess, primarily you could say the Power Stroke 6.0 platform. But we know who makes the best mousetrap, right? We just do. We rep for all of them. All mousetrap manufacturers have applied, and so we rep for all of them. So if you're used to getting your parts from XYZ or A, B, or C company in the diesel space, if they've got any kind of name for themselves at all, we rep for them. And there are certainly, absolutely, decidedly the case where manufacturer A makes an awesome widget, but the other widget immediately next door to that widget is a piece of crap. And we're not going to tell you that, lambast these other piece of crap products publicly, but if you go ahead and it's not lambasting anyway, I guess it's just saying the truth. It's like, hey, in our experience, this one isn't designed as well. In our experience, this doesn't last as long. And oh, by the way, here's why. Here's some examples. Now, if you want to buy that thing anyway, God bless you, man. We'll sell it to you. But just don't come back and say we didn't tell you so. So it's not about selling you anything. It's about saying, hey, man, we know that if you don't want to burn up a starter, for example, which is where this video comes from, probably don't engage the key for 3 minutes straight. It's going to end badly, almost for a fact. You're going to burn things up. You're going to stress things out. If that starter's not burnt up right then, it's going to be. And I don't want that for you. Not to mention, we sell batteries. I don't want you to draw your batteries that far down. Oh, my goodness. And it's like, well, I got me a 100 amp wheel up charger. I got this. Have you thought about the fact that possibly you've got a 300 amp draw to keep that starter spinning if it's a 6.0 starter, and 400 amps to keep it spinning if it's a 6.4 or 6.7 starter? Oh my goodness. It's a lot of electrons leaving the proverbial building, right? And so you got to be able to offset those on a 1-for-1 if you want to play. But regardless of that, putting that load on the starter for that amount of time, that's a lot of rotational force. It generates some serious heat. So short of putting some dry ice around your starter to keep it cool during the starting event, I just encourage you not to put yourself through that much effort, not to mention the financial expense of having to change out a starter. So, guys, if we can't pay it forward, this is a consistent theme in my channel. So, I don't know, some of y'all didn't have a dad that loved you or a mom that cared for you or whatever. Recognize you didn't deserve that, right? You deserved all the love in the world. And I don't know what they were going through that they weren't loving on you, but, that's on them. You didn't deserve that. You deserve all the love. You deserve all the care. And I love you. I just want what's best for you. I do. And I hope that comes through in every single video that we do, that we are just guilty of caring. Yeah, we sell everything. So if it turns out that you do need that ball joint you asked about, we will sell you a set of ball joints, right? And by the way, if you're just like, hey, I'm going to do one now and do the one later, okay, change out the bad one first and change out the other one first. But if you thought about the fact that when you change out a ball joint, well, but your tie rods are still loosey-goosey, there's logic in changing all that stuff out at the same time. That way you just start over and you don't have one worn out component taking the rest of them with you. It's kind of like you put a bad strawberry in a little pack of strawberries, and pretty soon they're all bad. It's the exact same thing. I mean, these laws of physics, they are universal. If you slept on the couch last night, we often say, well, what stupid thing did you say to your wife? And if you don't want to sleep on the couch again, maybe, go talk to her and make it better. So, if you can't do the right thing, and to this commenter's point, if you can't do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, I don't know why that is, but if it's true that you can't, if you're just like, man, no, do it because it's self-serving. I mean, yes, we have a measure of significant success over at FICMRepair, and we're grateful for you. We are blessed, and every day in gratitude. I don't think I'm better than any of y'all. I just don't. I do think we've had significant amount of experience. And if we can share that experience with you, share those experiences with you, and it saves you from having some time on the side of the road, it saves you from not ruining a family vacation, or saves you from ruining a family vacation, you understand. That's what we want to do. And, and if this is just a around the farm truck and you got extras and everything else, that's a whole different level of reliability than if you're putting your family in this thing and you guys are crossing state lines, possibly just her in the truck without you. Oh my goodness, that's a whole different level of I need this thing to work. And so, but if you come to me and say, man, I've only got, I got, $50, how should I spend it? I got $500, how should I spend it? I got $2,000, how should I spend it? We'll help you with those choices and say, okay, you're going to leave these things on the table over here. You can save up your nickels for those later, but for right now, do this. And that's the same thing for all the things. The same thing with brakes, same thing with head gasket jobs, same thing with tranny service and tranny rebuilds and tranny upgrades. It's the same thing for all of these things. And so, a lot of times, we'll talk you out of stuff. And so, you place an order on FICMRepair.com, you're going to get a call from one of us saying, hey, what do you got going on? And sometimes those orders get bigger, sometimes those orders get smaller. But in all cases, you're better off for it. And it's got nothing to do with the value of the ticket for us. And I hope it doesn't for you either in whatever you do. If you're a roofer and a fellow needs a roof, man, quote them roof options, right? And there's different options, and different reliabilities and durabilities. But, it's your job not to tell them, hey, go this way. It's your job to say, hey, in our experience, this works the best. Now, if they don't have the money for that option, I get it. Maybe, change to a less expensive felt paper or something, whatever, you understand. So but at least they know the options. Our job is not to just push our ideas on somebody else. There's people who do that. I don't align with them. I align with people that say, hey, look, I just seriously want to help you. I want to share with you what works from our perspective, what has worked from our perspective. And a comment I commonly make, you heard me say it before, is some derivation of, look, man, I know that your best friend's brother-in-law's nephew's cousin had this experience, and I respect that. But we've got well over 70,000 PowerStroke 6.0 customers alone. Not to mention the Cummins guys, not to mention the Duramax guys, not to mention the newer or even the older PowerStroke guys. I don't know how many thousands of 7.3 or 6.7 customers we have. Oh my goodness. But we got started 15 years ago with PowerStroke 6.0s, and so yes, the vast majority of our business, well, I'll say majority, no longer vast majority, a significant percentage of our business is PowerStroke 6.0s. But we can help you with these other platforms as well. And so with a little tagline we commonly say, and I'll get off my soapbox now, and thank you for listening, is, if you got a buddy who made a bad choice to buy Cummins or a Duramax, that's just tongue-in-cheek. You understand. We can't harass each other in levity. Come on, what good are we? We're not trying to, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, don't take everything so personal. But so we might harass them some, but we'll still take care of them. That's the point. So we're better together. And if somebody's got some hate in their heart on a given day, go talk to them and say, hey man, what's going on? This isn't like you. And if you want more on that particular topic, find my video, scroll down. It's been a little bit, but the title, a little tagline on the title of the video is Respect. It's basic. So that's kind of what we're made out of. I hope this helps somebody. All right? Truly do. So know that God loves you. He wants you to be happy. And we're all in this together. All right? We're all in this spinning globe going however many miles an hour we're going. We're booking. And, we start in diapers, and Lord willing, we end in diapers. So at least we can help each other along the way. Okay? Thanks much. FICMRepair.com. We're all in this together.